It's always been that way. Like I could forget to put deodorant on and go to work and nobody would fucking know. I've asked people before. I've also had it where the only real way that like I'm gonna get like a body odor going is if I'm like at the gym for a couple of hours and doing like really high intensity kind of exercises or something for a long period of time. That's it, really. But that's also normal. Even if I had deodorant on, it would still happen. It happens to everybody.
Good to see you.
But yeah, no. Honestly, if somebody came in and did that out of the blue, especially if it was somebody's like first comment or something like that, that would probably be their last comment, because like it's just not something I'd tolerate or entertain, kind of thing. You know? It's like, you know how sometimes people come in and they ask like a really stupid or offensive question? It's one of those situations. There we go. And I know I already emptied my inventory. I want this to fuck off. The only way I can do that is to quit out and come back in, and then I have to deal with out here again. So that's annoying. Stupid questions all the time. You ask very interesting, weird questions, Waver. We've discussed that. It's more of like, you ask like really fucking difficult questions sometimes. Like asking about like the how to deal with acne thing yesterday. That's fine. It's not a difficult or weird or whatever question. Asking about like, do you know the music? Asked you about yogurt once. I think you did, yeah. Oh, this is a special guy. I'm pretty sure you asked me about that, but you also asked me about like music. And I was like thinking about it after stream, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, there is music out there that I like, that I could listen to a fair bit, but there really isn't any music that I could probably stand to, like, listen to non-stop repeat or whatever forever. I don't remember what the yogurt one was about. I actually don't either. I know that you told me about what you do with, like, sunburns and stuff with yogurt, but I think there was a different question. I think you asked me if I eat yogurt. And I said not really, because I'm lactose intolerant, and yogurt's one of those things that kind of like hit me pretty fucking hard for some reason. It's supposed to be one of those things where, you know, like Greek yogurt and stuff is supposed to be pretty mild and gentle and whatever, but it's not the case for me. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys roam around by themselves, and then if the imp guy gets near them, they like partner up. And here too. Oh, that's so cool. I eat it with bread. Love yogurt. I don't know. I'm not a really big bread person, to be fair. I'm coming to realize that after talking to Grim about like how he deals with like when he doesn't like something, he tends to make it into a sandwich and stuff, and I'm like, I just don't really like bread all that much. That's kind of normal. But then again, like, I still ate yogurt and stuff when I was a kid. Like, I was talking about this yesterday. I think you had stuff to do at the time, but we used to get yogurt in, like, our lunch boxes and stuff, and I said that that was, like, the worst possible place to have got it, because it would sit out in the Australian summer heat in a lunchbox in the sun for a couple of hours before it would get eaten, and we always got, like, the yogurt that was on sale. So, you know, it was already very close to its expiry date. And then it would go and sit outside for a few hours in, like, you know, warm weather. Oops, wrong one. So yeah, that was not really the best, but for some reason we just had yogurt. Also, yogurt tastes different when I was a kid versus now, Waver. So yogurt when I was a kid was kind of actually sweet and fruity and kind of creamy and stuff like that. It was sort of nice. The hell was... Oh, you're so fast. Oh, shit, fuck. Come on, give me health. Why can't I use my health? Jesus. And when I was a kid, I actually didn't mind yogurt as much, because it actually had, like, good fruit and all sorts of stuff in it. As an adult, I do not like yogurt. It either tastes... It tastes gritty, or... Like, you can't really taste, like, the fruit and stuff in it. or it's a lot of it these days is like that Greek yogurt stuff, and I fucking hate that shit. It's not something I like. I do not like sour yogurt. It tastes to me immediately like it's supposed to be off. Yeah, no, I can hear you, mate. I'll fucking get to you in a sec.
Let us out! Help us!
Are you gonna go home?
Let us out!
I opened the door. Get the fuck out of here. Can I go too? There's 10 more of them up here. My inventory is mostly full, so I might go back. Oh, man. Oh, I've got so much stuff to identify. I should have realized that when, like, most of it was red. A lot of it's red because I don't have the strength to use it. So the way that I'm speccing out my character is exactly the same way as my very, very first Diablo character, which is why we have an Amazon, which is why she's called Kelly, and it's why all of her stats are 55 at the moment and stuff. It's my OCD when I was young. I used to just put, you know, you get 5 XP points or whatever, 5 stat points, right? And I put it into each, and then I put the next one down into the next one until they were all even again. And I did that for ages. I got her up to like a max level character, and then we had an issue where somebody basically hacked my character back down to like nothing, and we repaired it and stuff. So it was a mess, and I never really got to play her as she was. So I'm kind of looking forward to the fact that I can now. Now my resistance, everything is so much better than that. Attack rating, 2% stolen per hit, maybe. Cold resistance, fire resistance, energy, life, maximum stamina, cold resistance, attack rating. One does do a lot higher attack rating, but yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I also don't want that one. For some reason, I understand why we're getting the super healing potions now, but I don't really need like a super full fucking potion heal whenever, oh, I need mana. Whenever I'm out and about, I only really need about this much, but the mana I actually need. I used up a lot of mana fighting Mephisto, unfortunately, and I haven't kind of recovered from it. I also haven't got more rejuvenation potions either, so that's been a problem. Alright, we can sell off one of those, and I guess let me take a couple of these ones out because it looks like I'm going to get a lot of the like super ones. I know I keep buying them, what do you call it, these quality ones, every so often when I'm just there. Actually, hold on. Put that there. I'll need these for later. When I go up against Baal, I'll actually need them. But right now I don't. Right now they're just not excessive. Oh, trust me, I'm not trying to cast something. For some reason, this week, I've been like heavy-handed on the mouse and just clicking the button extra by accident. Oh, that's right, I've still got shit in here. Well, get rid of that and go back. I know when I hit something else in the future, one of those like portal spots, it will do it anyway. Now I can actually, since the barbarians are gone. Oh shit! Sharp Tooth Slayer. Oh, you're just like the fucking overseer guy I just killed before. Except you're like, oh, I remember you. God, you look cool. I love seeing them. Anybody that doesn't know, this is, like, I've played Diablo 2 a lot. Like, a fucking lot, right? But I haven't played Resurrected before. And, like, look at his skull. Oh, he moves around more like E.T. I just love it. I love getting to experience this game again as if it's like the first fucking time. It's fantastic. Like I said, last week when I got to watch the cinematics, I was so fucking emotional. I was nearly in tears from like seeing the old Baal cinematics. What do you mean? Oh, I've leveled up. I thought it gave me a quest or something special then. I'm like, what? It's only been a week. It's fine. Come on, mate. Come here. I remember the crush feasts and stuff. There's something still launching up here. Alright, over here is kind of quiet. Yeah, so this is going to induce pain in somebody's life, but you get to actually see what I'm doing. So they're all even. Now they're uneven by 1. But it's okay. The next 3 levels I get will fix this up. So, yeah, I definitely don't have enough strength for the gear that I'm supposed to have. I should have, like, 60, something like that. I'm an archer, right? So I should have, like, a lot of strength and a lot of dexterity, and basically these should be piss poor kind of thing on this first, like, go-through of normal. But that's not how I'm playing it. So I basically can't use the armor and the equipment and all kinds of stuff that I need to actually be able to defend myself out here. So it makes it quite challenging, but I fucking love it. Let's see. I want a passive skill. I could put one into evade. I did put one into immolation arrow. And what does that do if I put more? Next level uses a tiny bit more mana. It goes for the same amount of time. It burns a little bit hotter. Does a little bit more damage. I'm not using it yet. I've been using the shit out of this. And honestly, well, that and this, I'm so close to just like... I'm so close to just being like, immolation arrow for the win. I should really buff up my passive skills though. Nah, fuck it. Alright, I think I would have done that anyway. Where's my skill tree? It's there. There we go. So I always went, originally speaking, I put one into everything that was available when it came out because I didn't know what it did, right? So I had to put one into everything, which meant that I also had skills in these, which I quickly learned after multiple playthroughs that I never used javelin or spear. Not really. So these were a waste for me. But when I started this playthrough, I was using a javelin for a little bit because it was more powerful than any bow I could get or find. And I know how useful all my passive magic skills are, so I do want to buff up them. I still can't wait till I get the Valkyrie. I fucking love them. I don't think they wear out. Let's have a look. So the Valkyrie receives bonus from Decoy. It's 20% life per level. Okay, so I always just automatically use them together. Penetrate is 40% attack rating per level. Critical strike, dodge, avoid, evade. So basically having passive skills increases their ability to evade shit too. That's kind of cool. This is 25 mana though. That's a fair bit of a hit. I don't remember. I think the Valkyrie attacks with me. I feel like it does. And yeah, its life is like 616. Oh, that's it. Okay, so the more I level it up, the more life she would have. That's okay, we're not there yet. We'll get there eventually. There's a mana shrine. I don't need it, but... yeah, I saw you going for that, mate. Just everything up here. I love it so much. Like, hi. I think I can actually get in and around the corner, but I just want to use this. There we go. Fucking saving my mana for later. You know. I love how they just turn into little dust piles. Like, where is one? There. What did it used to do? Yeah, I just remember them being more like what I thought was kind of like cremated bone fragments. Yeah, the walls look different. What about the bodies here? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't recall seeing bodies in here. Crush beasts, though. I love the fact that they brought out these things because it meant that, like, you weren't really safe as long as these things exist. Like, one can just run up and use it. I really like the idea. I've got to kind of, like, wiggle around this, though. Give me that. And the fact that they can just get up in there, and I love how he casts shit. They also kind of just look like they're sort of wigging out sometimes. Oh, hold up. Let me bash the shit out of this. There we go. I definitely can still do more damage with that, but this... I know this will use like a little bit more mana. Not too mad about it. Okay. Let's see where else is here. This is gonna be broken. It doesn't have to be broken, but I'm gonna fucking break it. Oh, no you don't, mate. Oh, shit. Okay, move it back a little bit. They're also going to drop bolts a lot because I'm supposed to be using a crossbow. Alright. You lot. Oh, that's right. They can teleport around things. This looks pretty cool. I'm guessing this was a house. Alright. I can attack this manually. There we go. God, it just looks... I love how it looks when it disappears. Like, it used to look really cool. Next time I find one of those, I'll see if I can swap over and show you what it used to look like originally. These big crush beast guys. I think I used to be worried about them at one point in time. But I don't know why I don't care about it now. Probably because I used to just fight them forever. It's one of those things, like I said, after I maxed out my character and after we got it fixed back up, I spent a lot of my time up on these like foothills and stuff. Also, does it show me where I am? Yeah, Frigid Highlands. And I spent a lot of time up here just doing these quests over and over and over again. Just all the different like levels of difficulty and just, I don't know. I loved jumping into the game originally with like, you know, original Diablo, not this. But back when Battle.net was a thing, I used to love just jumping in and running through playthroughs with people and stuff just so I could experience the quests again. I was always such a fucking tank character too. Like, I don't think that they got my character right when we fixed it up. I think it was probably, on some level, probably underpowered. Oh god. Maybe? I always felt like she was weaker than everything else. Always. But at the same time, like, it was just... I had an inventory full of charms. The fuck was that? I had an inventory full of charms and I just went nuts with it. I think my stash was the only space that I could actually put things in my original inventory. The hell is that? Also, another thing too was a lot of them, oh man, back when you could get like all sorts of like wicked charms and shit, some of them were so cool. Of course, you could also, if you're playing with like diabolic people and stuff, you could also get, we called them like hacked charms, but I guess in this day and age, people would call them like modified charms or modded charms or whatever. Mate, can you stop? And yeah, I remember having one that would summon Diablo everywhere I went. As soon as somebody hit me, I would just have like a whole heap of like black and gold Diablos spawn around me. It was terrifying. It was one of those things where it's like I had special charms that I picked up around the place that people made, and I just kept them in my stash. And that was for like when I wanted to play by myself and just run around and just like do silly shit. But I had like real proper charms and whatever. I had like the best charms you could get from like the top areas and whatnot that would actually help her. But it's going to take me a while before I can get up. Like, this is the last act of normal.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I am. Can I fit it at all? Yes, I can. Oh, I thought that was going to do some poison resistance. There we go. Yeah, so...
Let us out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me a sec. There you go. This is like the last act of normal, right? And then it will repeat. Give me up with that. And I guess we can maybe fit hatchet hands? No, it's a 3. No. It's fine, we'll go back. I fucking forgot. Anywho, look, there's just like, I'll be doing these over again, because obviously we gotta go through Nightmare and Hell and stuff. But the best part is, like, I've seen all the cinematics now, because obviously I've been playing for a little bit. Fucking hell. I think the thing is like the Mephisto to Baal. No. Yeah, the Baal one will stick with me forever. That's actually not bad. I do want gauntlets eventually, but I can't use them yet because it's the strength. The strength that I can't use. And I do get javelins a lot. I just... I just don't want to use them. The other thing too is I don't know if they changed it, but you used to be able to use these up. They used to be consumable, like with the bow and arrows. So you'd have, javelins, and you'd throw them, and you'd run out. Yeah, it is 61 of 90 quantity. Yeah, so it is a fucking consumable. So that's kind of why I didn't use them. I wouldn't mind it keeping that, but I can't use it for ages. I like how that looks. Screaming Throwing Knives of Carnage. Sounds very much like something that Trantha would love. Get rid of all that and put that aside. And I've got at least one of these. A couple of those. Too many. That's fine. What else have we got? You know what I should do is I should go and see the local people. 5 more. Okay, there's one more. It must be 5 each. I remember that. I remember there only being like 3 or 4 of them. So, what was I thinking? I thought about going and seeing if I could gamble out something better than this, but the problem I've got is I don't think I could wear it. Because I've only got 57 strength, right? And a lot of like this good shit and above is going to be higher than that strength. So, I'm probably not going to get that. I would like a better helm though. Like, that says it's required 25 strength. I could get better than that. Okay, let's go say hello to... Who does the gambling around here? This guy over here? Was it you? I feel like it was you. So take my potion. I also want to see your bow. I know I just did the thing with that. I probably should have stood here and, like, seen if I could get a better bow. But I'm after that and a helmet, which you don't have any helmets, but I'll look in a moment. Both of those are kind of shit. Let's see, I'm looking for a helmet. Both of these, I like the circlets, but they don't often do much. Defense of 25. What am I looking for? Something better than a 42. I don't think those ones go higher than that. These ones do. Oh, that looks cool. That ice blue looks so awesome. It's got a chance to cross... Oh, I used to use Frost Nova so much. So my brother was the first person out of my family to get like a Frost Nova item that would like cast. And he had it on his Necromancer. So he'd walk out and all of a sudden he was able to cast like Frost Nova, which I think is something that I'm supposed to do, I think. Or no, Sorceress is I think supposed to do. And we're like, how the fuck are you doing that? It was just like something that was suddenly so super cool. And yeah, I've just been always kind of using it myself. If something has a chance to cast Frost Nova, I'll generally try to get it. This might be too much, and that would be too much. Ooh. Hello. Oh my god, it does both. Ah, yes. Yes, fuck it. I'm taking that. That looks awesome. Fuck it. Ah, that looks so cool. And it's just on, like, the cap of the fucking strength. It's Frost Nova. It does, like, 2 extra damage than this thing does. Fucking take that. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the circlets because they actually, like, leave the ponytail out. That's why I like those. But I have so many gems for this. First off, like, it doesn't look super great. Hold on. Like, the blue has gone to, like, some kind of a sea foam thing. I don't know how I feel about that. That looks cool. That's what I expect to see when I see her wear a fucking crown, right? So I expect to see spikes, right? Mind you, there is spikes. The old style kind of stood out more, but I saw that as like an actual protective kind of thing when you're out in the battlefield and whatnot. Oh, man, where can I bump you up? I could give you extra freezing damage. I'm sure of it. I'm looking for a helm. Cold resistance. Imagine that. That'd be so funny. Regenerate matter could be really great. Poison resistance. I do like poison resistance. Resist fire. Regenerate mana 19% and replenish life. That is a really good one. I'm pretty sure perfect skull. I think you get maybe flawless skull as well. Enhanced damage. Helms. CC plus attack rating. That could really absolutely royally fuck over everything I fight. Strength. It does... Hold on. 20% chance getting better magic items. Now, I did put this in something on one of my playthroughs because it gave me chances of finding more magical things like this frequently, instead of finding like more normal and stuff. The 31 to life. That one's just straight up more mana. Honestly, I could really do with mana. Defense and light. Light radius doesn't bother me too much. The old version used to be a lot darker. I find this is so easy to see. Helms is poison resistant. Lightning resistant. 1 to maximum damage. Extra gold. Extra gold is only good for like when I want to do gambling stuff. Maximum damage. Wait. Oh, minimum damage. I was going to say I read that wrong. That should be everything, right? Defense against missiles. I might not have gone down here. Slower stamina drain. Ooh. That is tempting. I use up stamina so fast. I don't quite understand what it means by slower stamina drain, but very curious about that. I was actually hoping to find something that would buff me up a bit better. Generate mana, 15%. I mean, that's kinda sort of the same thing. These two are very similar. What they do. Light, poison resistance. So what was the one over here that I wanted? This one, wait. Are you seriously, these three just do mana? Regenerate mana 15%. 15% slower stamina drain. Or regenerate mana. They're still gotta be the same thing, right? Yeah, they are. Cool. I was gonna say, I'm like, surely I don't have that many duplicates. That one did more regeneration of mana though. So this was actually better than this. But that was also really good. So these are like the three I think I was looking at. I can't see anything else here being actually worth my time putting into Helm. Even though these are stronger, like these are more powerful because they're, what, flawless and stuff? But still, I don't know if you can get better than flawless. I don't think you can. I used to have, okay, so back when I didn't used to keep health in here, I used to just have rows of like flawless and like, you know, whatever the type is, like emerald, sapphire. Then I'd have like your flawed and flawed stuff and whatever, all the way down to whatever the bottom was. I had just a whole row of whatever they were. I stockpile gems like a fucking goblin. So, alright, what do I want here? Generate mana by 19% and replenish life. That's pretty good. 15% slower stamina drain. That is not what I read. 60% to attack rating. Like, hold up. Where's my... Also, what was the other one I was looking at? If that's the wrong one. Stamina drain. Getting magic items, poison resistance. That one does do dexterity, though. That actually could fucking help me. I do use these. I also do like shit that does like, you know, poison damage and other shit. The one that did like that. Yeah, it's just resistance to it. It doesn't actually cast it. That's right. I was thinking that this, the cold resistant with casting Frost Nova would be funny. Maybe. Okay. What is my... It's not that one, it's this one. If I was to put attack rating, where's my attack rating? It's been a long time since I looked at that would be it. Okay. So it would increase my attack rating by plus 60. So it'd be like 680 odd. It would be stronger. I don't know if that would be worth my time. Like, obviously, the more strong I am, the better and stuff, but honestly, just bumping up, like, something like these two would be enough to do that. I really think I'm just going to do this, regenerate. Oh fuck, it's double socketed. Well, shit. I didn't notice. I didn't see that it was socketed too. Oh, that's even better. Oh fuck, that's actually way higher. Wait, it was only plus 60, right? Attack rating. Did it... Hold on. I'm only seeing attack rating go up. That's a lot more than 60. What happens if I change my weapon? Shit! Fuck, okay. Yeah, this is gonna help me so much. Alright, yeah, I've still got shit to sell. It's fine. Come over here. Me and my little, like, seafoam helmet. Yes. Yeah, you can. Alright, get rid of all that